Welcome to Muddy's Whitetail Watch. We're into October now, and most every season throughout the United States and even into Canada have opened up now. So we've got a little bit more on the plate than just that preseason preparation that we've been covering in the past several episodes. It's time to get down to kind of the nuts and bolts of what it takes to be successful in October. And it can be a really challenging month. We're starting to see that already on the trail cameras. Bucks that we were getting plenty of pictures of and daylight pictures back in early and even into mid-September have basically dropped off the map. And we've blamed it to a certain extent on the amount of acorns that are out there and the fact that the deer are scattered. You know, they're not really coming into the openings like they used to and that sort of thing. Yes, that's true, but there's also the physiology of the deer itself. We find that even in areas where the bucks aren't hunted, they go through this phase where they sort of become nocturnal. They become reclusive. Some people call it the October lull. The fact that you're not getting pictures of these bucks doesn't necessarily mean that they've disappeared. They may still be there, they just aren't traveling very far. They're staying in the timber. Maybe they are eating acorns. You know, maybe they're drifting here and there a little bit, browsing somewhat, but they're still around. And the toughest part about hunting those deer is trying to figure out when do you make your move, because you don't want to get in there and put pressure on some of these bucks in some of your better hunting spots when they aren't moving during the day. So you have two routes you can go. You can watch your trail cameras if you've got them out, and you can wait until you see daylight activity from some of these bucks that you're interested in hunting and then make your move. Okay, the other option, and this is the one that we really look for, and we have a lot of success with this, is hunting every cold front in October. Anytime you drop the temperature about 10 degrees or so below the normal for that time frame, the deer are going to react to that. And normally the first day, the day when the cold front goes through and the day after are the best hunting days on that passage of the front. So take advantage of every one of those. Even if you don't have daylight pictures of a buck that you really want to hunt, if you know he's in a certain area, it's worth the risk of hunting him when that cold front is going through, because he is more likely to pop out during the daylight on a cold front, even if he's not showing any indication of being daylight active, than at any other time in October. So we stay clear away from our good areas until we either see a lot of daylight activity or at least some daylight activity on the trail cameras, or until an October cold front rolls through. So keep that in mind, and that'll keep you from educating deer needlessly right now. We're all excited, we want to be in there, we want to be in our best stands, but this isn't the time to do that unless the odds are actually in your favor. So let's talk about products now. One of the things that we always are really stressing safety, and Muddy is all about safety. I've talked about the Safe line. We're going to talk about the Safe Guard this week, and that's the harness system, the real small, stripped down, lightweight, minimalist harness system. And that's the one that I favor, because I typically will wear my harness inside of my outerwear. So I don't want anything real bulky. And a lot of people wear these safeguards on the outside too, but the reason that I really favor the Safeguard is because I will wear it on the inside. They're very lightweight, and you don't even realize that you've got them on, and that's a sign of a good harness. You don't know it's there until you need it. So let's hope that you never need it. But make sure you're wearing your Safeguard or one of the other Muddy harnesses every single time you leave the ground, because you can't take your safety for granted. Well, I appreciate you joining me this week. We'll see you right back here again next week for the next episode of Muddy's Whitetail Watch.